Hi everyone, it's Charlotte from Mummy Fever. I'm here today to talk to you about Spatone and how it can be used to help raise iron levels. If you're not familiar with the product, it can be used by anybody over the age of 2, so adults and children. It's ideal for pregnant women, so if you are expecting and you've been told you've got low iron levels, it might be worth considering. From our point of view and my experience of using it really, I think I had a couple of sachets during one pregnancy, but it wasn't something that I used consistently. I have used it for one of the children though. One of the children earlier in the year was diagnosed with iron deficiency anemia, and it's been quite difficult to get the levels back to what's considered a safe level basically. Spatone has been a big part of that, fixing that problem really and getting iron levels up to where they should be. So I just wanted to talk to you a bit about how I've used that specifically. The Spatone comes in little sachets like this. So the one that I normally buy is the one that's apple infused. You can get a plain one as well. The real benefit of this over other iron supplements is that it's completely undetectable basically. If you've ever used iron supplements before, you might have come across like a brown liquid or some disgusting tasting tablets that leave a horrible aftertaste. It's not normally a pleasant supplement to take. Spatone isn't like that at all, so in terms of using it with a child, it's fantastic. This one, the apple flavoured one, is basically like apple infused water. I'll pour one out and I'll show you what I mean, but they come in these handy sachets, so if you're travelling or you're just out and about, they're easy to pop in a handbag or a change bag. You just open the sachet there, pour it out. You can probably see it's like sort of apple juice coloured. There we go. So I think there's 28 sachets in a box. It's recommended one of these sachets every day for children and adults. If you're pregnant, you can have 2 sachets a day. But if you're not sure, obviously just consult your doctor or your midwife. Now, all iron supplements are more easily absorbed into the body with vitamin C, so it's ideal to mix the Spatone with something like orange juice, for example. My children don't like orange juice, so in order to get this into my little man, I've been using a mixture of cranberry juice and also pineapple juice. Excuse me. So what I do is just add a little bit of cranberry, and sometimes he has it just with cranberry, sometimes I mix pineapple as well, just to change it up a bit, keep it interesting. Now what I've always done to make sure that this actually goes into him is I don't pour a full glass. The reason being is you actually want them to have the Spatone. So if you imagine you fill up the whole glass and they're not that thirsty and they only drink half of it, you've got no idea actually how much Spatone is that they've had basically. So you want them to drink the whole thing. So normally I would just pour in a little bit that I know he'll be able to drink all of that. Obviously if he's still thirsty afterwards, he can have a top up or he can have something different. I've used these funky straws. Funky straws help everything go down, don't they? So the other children know that that this one belongs to him and they don't drink it. So pop one of those in and off we go. Now I've been doing that every day for the last 6 months, and it has made a massive difference to his iron levels, so I can absolutely say that this stuff works. But for me it's been more than the fact that it's actually brought the iron levels up. Obviously that was the aim, that was what we wanted, but it's a lot about the type of product it is, the ease of use, the fact that it's completely undetectable. You know, as far as he's concerned, he's having an apple, cranberry and pineapple drink. It doesn't taste any different to if you were using normal apple juice. And that's a massive advantage when, you know, you're trying to get these things into children. It can be really soul destroying. You try everything. that's been huge. So the fact that it tastes nice is a massive appeal as well. It's also it's easily available. You can pick these up on Amazon, so I normally order them on Amazon. If you think you're going to need, you know, a lot of them, you can do the subscribe and save thing on Amazon, which saves you a little bit. But on average, I think I probably paid about £8.99 for one of these boxes, and that's 28 sachets. So obviously if you're using it for a long time, you might not think that that's cheap, but it works. And ultimately, you know, with something like iron deficiency anemia, we want something that works, don't we? And we want to be able to get it into the children as easily as possible. So that's Spatone. That's how it works. That's what it looks like. These little sachets. You might have seen them actually if you are expecting, or you remember receiving a bounty bag from the hospital. Sometimes there's an odd sachet of Spatone in there, or if you've been given something by the midwife, sometimes they will give these out. I had seen these and had tried them before. I use them for my son, but I know a lot of pregnant women do use these. So if you are expecting and you've been told you've got low iron, it's something to consider. Thanks very much. I hope that was useful. Bye.